just a simple farmer, a professor of farming at the local farm college. Never farmed a day in his life, but his theories on farming are the backbone of this company. Do it from scratch. Spare no expense. And never cut corners. Well, that's a corner-cutting machine. We obviously cut them there. Point is, we've always done things the way my father did. And his father before him, and his father before him, and his father before him. And we are almost bankrupt. So, time for a cheaper approach. Allow me to introduce the multiverse. Infinite Earth with an infinite number of apertures. And as of now, they are going to take over all test chamber construction. And more importantly, all paying for test chamber construction. Why are they agreeing to do that? They're not. We're tricking them. Here's how it works. 1, design a test. 2, slip the mole monsters or what have you the blueprint when they're not looking. 3, once they build it, steal it back. Look at that sad little octopus. That's where you come in. We need blueprints. We are about to run the greatest con game in the history of the multiverse, and you are the bottleneck. Yes, you. Get back to work.
These next tests require cooperation. Consequently, they have never been solved by a human. That's where you come in. You don't know pride. You don't know fear. You don't know anything. You'll be perfect. Test chamber completed. Continue testing. Continue testing. Continue testing. The two of you have forged an excellent partnership. Now it's time for your real purpose. Don't disappoint me, or I'll make you wish you could die. It's been a long time. How have you been? I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.
Cave Johnson here. Fact. The key to any successful cooperative test is trust. And as our data clearly shows, humans cannot be trusted. The solution? Robots. Then fire the guys who made those robots and build better robots. Then run those robots through a regimen of trust exercises, creating a foundation of mutual respect, reinforced by the simulated bonds of artificial friendship. Inspiring stuff. And finally, we put that trust to the test. Bam! Robots gave us 6 extra seconds of cooperation. Good job, robots. Cave Johnson, we're done here. Cave Johnson here. This is a test chamber. 4 walls, ceiling, and a floor. Good enough for science. Not aperture science. Gentlemen, I give you panels. The planks of tomorrow. Fully configurable. Infinitely variable. Safe. Aperture brand panels will assist your test subjects every step of the way. That is not a panel. That's a crusher. We sell them too. Cave Johnson here, introducing the consumer version of our most popular military-grade product.
Hello.
The turret. How do we get so many bullets in them? Like this. Plus, we fire the whole bullet. That's 65% more bullet per bullet. This is the same technology we've been using on robots for decades. Scares the hell out of them. They come in hundreds of designer colors, including forest, desert,
Different.
table, evening at the improv. What idiot picked these? Then we box them up and ship them straight to your doorstep. So you can protect the things that matter most.
Good night.
Just try and get close to that baby. Your funeral. Cave Johnson, we're done here. Cave Johnson here. Every time I look at our test chamber production line, I am reminded of my father. Now, he wasn't a scientist, just a simple farmer, a professor of farming at the local farm college. Never farmed a day in his life, but his theories on farming are the backbone of this company. Do it from scratch. Spare no expense. And never cut corners. Well, that's a corner cutting machine. We obviously cut.
Hello, hello. Okay, let me turn me down. Okay, so today run through good old Portal 2. I have had a recent one because I've said many times before, my memory is crap. So a lot of I remember the numbers of the top 50 later chambers, or yeah, test chambers. I hadn't really had to refresh my memory, otherwise I'd be scratching my backside figuring out what how to do. So let's see how this goes. We're just going to get a brand new game, start off from scratch. I'll try to remember there's a few secrets, like some of the description. The lore behind this game is absolutely fantastic, and they couldn't have chosen a better voice cast. J.K. Simmons and Stephen Merchant, absolutely perfect. Um, and Ellen McLean, who plays GLaDOS slash someone else who we will get to later. If you, in the unlikely event you don't know anything about this 14-year-old game, yes, 14 years old, 2011 this came out. About two kids, yes, about two kids there. It's yeah, it's just an amazing game with so much deep lore built into it now. Lots of in jokes, stuff like that. We're going to go straight to it. I'm playing this live from my laptop, so if there's any noise in the background, it's going to be the fan on my
Good
laptop,
morning.
which is
You
going
have been in
mental.
suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations,
Reason
all
being,
testing candidates in the Aperture Science
my
Extended Relaxation Center
laptop was
must be
gaming
revived
laptop, but it's a
periodically
gaming
for
laptop,
a
and they need to
mandatory
cool
physical
themselves
and
down.
mental
Sometimes,
wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer.
what do they
When you
call it?
hear the buzzer,
Prevented
look up at the ceiling.
sound. Because my gosh. Oh, important safety tip, if anybody needs to know. If you do have a gaming laptop,
Good. You will hear a
it is
buzzer.
more
When
powerful
you
than
hear
your
the buzzer,
PC Tower.
look
Just
down at
remember,
the
the
floor.
settings port over from one to the other.
Good. This completes the gymnastic
I was
portion of your
playing this on my
mandatory
PC
physical and
yesterday,
mental wellness exercise.
as I said,
There is a
and
framed
it still
painting
had
on the
ultra high
wall.
settings, which
Please
my
go
PC
stand in
Tower,
front of
which
it.
is very quite old,
This is art.
couldn't
You will
quite
hear
handle.
a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
And so I have it wasn't Bruce Willis death, but my graphics card was not happy.
You should now feel mentally
You know when you play
reinvigorated.
Is it
If you suspect
solitaire?
staring at art
And
has
all
not
the
provided
cards
the required
come down the
intellectual
screen, but
sustenance,
they were feeding
reflect
things
briefly
like
on this
that.
classical
It
music.
was that. Everything going everywhere. It was not pleasant.
Good.
Yes,
Now
a couple of
please
things
return
here.
to your bed.
Oh, don't do that. Right, so observe this picture, observe this picture. And now we're going to get on the bed. As I say, I'm playing this from my laptop because it will be a better experience. It won't be as laggy
Good morning.
because
You have been in suspension for
I'm quite happy with the model I chose.
this courtesy call.
Hello?
is to inform you that
Anyone in
all
there?
test subjects
Right, so
should
there's a
vacate
wolf
the
there.
emergency center immediately.
Several persons
Any
I'm
test
hungry.
Are
subject
you
not emerging
gonna
And
open
from
the door
suspension at this time
at any
will
time?
be assumed to have exercised his or her rights
Hello?
to remain in extended relaxation for the
Are you
duration
gonna open
of
this
the
door?
description of this
Because
facility.
it's
If you have
fairly
questions
urgent.
or concerns regarding
Not
this
so much,
policy,
there is no
Well,
elderly
just open the
like hang the
door.
literally
language
just.
version of this message. Feel
Hello,
free to
friend.
take a complimentary piece
Why
of
not open the
stationery from
door?
the desk drawer in front of you and write us a letter.
Could be
Goodbye.
Spanish. Could be Spanish. Hola, amigo. Abre la puerta. Donde está? No. Fine. No. Absolutely fine. It's not like I don't have, 10,000 other test subjects begging me to help them escape. It's not like this place is about to explode.
Indeed.
All right, look.
Look
Okay, I'll be
upstairs
honest.
this way
You're the last
on
test subject left,
YouTube.
and if you don't help me, we're
This is
both going to die.
outside.
All right. I didn't want to spare. Ah! Oh God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice.
Now
Up to you.
he, not quite now, but we are him.
You all right down there? Can you hear me?
What down there? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay. Was there anything on the fridge? What's going on with the fridge?
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
Indeed.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional.
You see that?
Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects.
Bob
Hold on, this is a bit tricky.
is where he's.
And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? About the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
Use the toilet.
Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Thing.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
No, my God.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Oh, that's the most even for what? Smoker box.
There we
So
go.
just send me this bit.
Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that
Yeah.
jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Oh, by the way, weird thing, just had a haircut. Went uptown, had a haircut,
All right.
and the
Off you
barber was
go.
kind enough to tell me I had soft ears. And he thought they were lovely. Very
Hello,
strange.
and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks
If
to
you've read the first
emergency
game,
testing
this is
protocols,
basically where you
testing
wake up,
can
although
continue.
there's no
These
sleep, right?
pre-recorded messages will
By the way,
provide
it's fine.
instructional and
It's fine.
motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3,
With a kick.
2, 1.
You curious? Yeah, there's me, still looking the same. This music is a little bit Jeff Wayne's War of the World. I don't know which track. It's that low.
Cube and button-based
Blues,
testing
whatever
remains
it
an
is,
important
base
tool for
blues.
science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Well, that's no turn up the screen as well. Oh, another one.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Okay, we know.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Lovely. Look at that. Oh, it's that simple. The simple people complex. I actually remember
Good.
back.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Yeah, I shut up. Yeah, End of Portal, the first game. I remember playing it years ago. Well, bloody 15 years ago now. And
If
whatever
the Earth
reason I
is currently
decided to
governed by
play
a
it
manner
again.
of Animal King, Sentient
This is
Cloud,
before
or other
Portal 2
governing
came
body
out.
that
You
either
stop
refuses to
whispering.
or is incapable of listening to reason.
Indeed. Yeah, Portal 2, and I've played it loads of times before. So I like going over the same thing, I like being near things. Basically, I like to know where I'm going. But at the end of the game, when you destroy GLaDOS the first time, you end up in the parking lot outside Aperture. And that's where the end game used to end. But then there was this robotic voice that was something like, "Thank you for adopting the recovery position," or something along those lines, and then you're dragged away. I'm like, oh crap, what was that? And about a week later, Portal 2 was announced. And it just was a very weird coincidence. I decided to play Portal on that day
Hey, you made it.
when it was all
There should be
starting to kick
a
off again.
portal device. Oh!
No, don't you?
Hello? Can you see the portal gun?
Yes.
Also, are you alive? In fact, I should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive.
Yeah, okay, Stephen, thank you.
I'll wait 1 hour.
Yes, so obviously this person who's been doing all these paintings,
I'll bury you.
I believe,
All right, brilliant. Go team. See you in an hour, hopefully.
yeah, I shall see.
Maybe not.
This person, I believe, was called Ratman or something, and he's basically in the background. He's the one who was scribbling on the walls in the first game, "Go this way," etc. There will be cake. Yeah, I'm sure it's one of the Ratman. There's a few places. If I remember, I'll try and visit them all. It's one of them I've went straight past. There's also Half-Life 2 reference, much later on.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics to share.
Which
Good.
contradict
If you feel that a
themselves.
lethal
Nobody
military
read over
android
mine.
has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Splendid. Oh, I might have to mute the ending for coffee while.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there's only a few games. Have I mentioned this before? There's only a few games where I believe um, the music or the audio used is good enough to put on my phone for me to listen. So I'm a bit, elitist like that. Well, I'm gonna go up there, and then I'll go just there. Okay.
Great work. Because
The
this message is
soundtrack,
pre-recorded,
the final
any
songs from
observations
Beach
related to your
I think I've
performance are
also
speculation
got.
on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
What else have I got? There's a few video flashback. I've said about that one before. The Mega CD version. It's a soundtrack to the who is it? US Gold Delphine, something along those lines. There you go. Unreason. Lovely. Good to know. Beans, no doubt. So, yes. Yeah, it's a video. It's like in the Eurovision Song Contest entries. There's probably two I have on my phone. One is Was Like a Phoenix by Conchita Wurst, and the other one is Euphoria by Loreen. But I must get the other Loreen song from a couple of years ago, because that's also very good.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Good to know. Hi, hi. And it's that one. There you go. Hello, big boy. Oh, come along. Where's that channel? Where's that channel? Behind me? No, I bloody know. Now it's there. I did it accidentally. That's awesome. Sometimes these things just come naturally, you see.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Splendid.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals.
Everything
If
goes
the
in,
laws of physics no
everything
longer
goes out.
apply in the future, God help you. Doesn't matter, come down there, aren't you? I didn't want to do that. Ah. If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Right. This is what I mean about me and my proxy short-term memory. That's what it is. they do pull you towards this. They did explain it in the last one. I think it's a funnel effect or something. I need to get over there. Okay, I shall now join you. Come along. Yes, so again, I need to do the same thing. Jolly good. Because I now have an extra platform to stand on, and I need to go over here because I got that wrong.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Lovely. I remember not long after the first game, before Portal 2 came out, a game called Portal Prelude was released. And it was a fan edit, and it was
To ensure that sufficient
impossibly
power
hard.
remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Lovely. Yeah, it was so well received that Valve, the guys who developed Portal, basically said it's not canon, but we're not going to do anything about it. You go ahead. You know, the first game there was a section where you basically start at the bottom of a column, and you had to speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out, step up all the way up to the top. Well, they did that in Portal Prelude, but it was probably 20 times as hard, and definitely 20 times as tall.
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high.
Really fun, really fun.
Really that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me! Ow! Ow! I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah, and I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Okay.
All right, you can
Finish.
turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned, and off we go. Look at
And
this.
off we go.
No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes. Hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No. Thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake.
Oh, it takes me back. Let's quickly check something, won't there? Right. Thank you for that. I need to let me bear with me 2 seconds. Turn that down, and that is fine. That might be better. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
Now, obviously, it took me a while
There
because
she
the last
is.
time
What a nasty piece of work she was. Honestly,
she didn't look like that.
proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I know, I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed.
Today.
Don't touch him. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know... Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous. Ah! Sorry, I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
The only person I know who actually says tremendous unironically is James May.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just
They all say the same thing.
Else to find escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing. All right, but don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere.
Hello.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
Thank you.
Let there be light. That's
God.
Just quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster.
Makes it go faster.
Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a... Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem.
That's the same combination I have in my luggage. Have you understood that reference? Have a ticket.
Wait, did I do have a pen? Start writing this down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no!
Oh, I've got the parcel down.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret.
That's all.
But I think we can put our differences behind us.
Oh, is that where he gets cracked lens?
You monster.
Good wonder.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test.
I have a potato.
There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Huzzah. This was a triumph. Like I say, I just love this game because it's so deep. It's multifaceted now rather than just a linear game. Well, the other one had the tests and then the background, but this has got so much more.
Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Huzzah, there it is.
There it is. Hold on. There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing is you're back, with me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing. for the rest of your life. After
Hooray!
that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Well, I remember when I first played the Pacific Rim came out. There was a bit where one of the suits they're wearing inside the giant robots looked a little bit like the portal gun. So everyone was absolutely insistent. And I think it was retroactively decided that Ellen McClain, who
Sorry
does the
about the
voice of
mess.
Playbus,
I've really
is
let the place
put
go
into the
since you
film
killed me.
before
By
it's
the
over.
way,
I
thanks for
believe so.
that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh, good. That's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly
Deadly
lasers.
lazy. Ching.
Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
I'm going to have that song in my head all the time.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I can do it. Oh, that's just Oh, on the police car passing by outside. It's like living in LA. I assume I've never lived in LA.
Well done. Here come the test results. You
Stop
are a
hitting the
horrible
microphone.
person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We
You
weren't
want to
even
retest it for that?
testing for that.
You want to miss? So for some reason my microphone has lights on it.
Don't
Why?
let that
I don't know.
horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Splendid. Um, yes, point of order. I've got a set of speakers, I've got a microphone, and they've got those RGB lights on. You know, the rainbow things. What's the point? Luke has a set of headphones that have the same. What's the point? Sizzle. Okay. And now I need to do that one. If I remember rightly, I need that one. And
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished.
not love
I
this
want to
line.
congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to
I
pack
did
on
cat on
a
a
few
few
pounds.
pounds. So catty. Actually, it just reminds me,
One moment.
I've just finished reading a manga, and it's
You're
got a really
navigating
weird
these test
premise.
chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and
Look
do
it up. It's
whatever
not
it
lewd
is
or
you
anything
do
like that.
when
It's
you're
called
not
Sweat and
destroying this
Soap.
facility.
It's, yeah, someone's been posting it on the anime board on 4chan, and that's a much more civilized um, part of 4chan. Um, yeah, it's this premise. There's a girl and she's like 26, and she sweats profusely. She's had a problem since childhood, and she basically meets up with this guy who works at the company that makes soap, and he's obsessed with smells, and he's got a really good olfactory sense, and he can pick out top notes and things like that. People like that do exist. No, someone I know is his wife is does that. Well, did that for a job before she retired. But it's just basically their love story, and it's like 11 volumes. It's just really sweet. Strange premise, as I said. Somebody sweats a lot, and somebody likes to sniffer, which under any other circumstances would be really weird. But this is just nice. Pick it up. Can there. Now I need to be careful because that's going to do that. And I need to do that, which will turn that off. Put that back on. Oh, no, you bloody idiot. Get another one. Okay. That's out. Nearly did it again. There. No, a bit more, I think.
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go
Yeah, to
that
go that
slowly.
slowly. I may have played different before. Oh, sorry, it's been a long day. I haven't done anything. Apart from next door neighbours having a bloody yappy dog that didn't stop barking for 4 hours. And then when they got back, they played loud music until 1 o'clock and pops in the morning. And I don't like to complain.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faceplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
Boing. That one didn't actually require any
Here's an
portals.
interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was
Oh, that was
interesting.
interesting. Indeed. I think that's how it works in submarines, I think.
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faceplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass.
Oh, this is one of the fun. Yes. No, that is not how I wanted to do it. So it's there. Okay. Let's go back. Can I go back? No, I can't. So let's do this. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Again. Smooth jazz fails? Nothing is real. Indeed. It's, okay, something to do with the moon? Don't know. But there used to be a thing. That was another thing. Before Portal 2 came out, the radios in the first game changed. And if you went to a certain place holding the radio, it changed to something approaching Morse code. Um, don't know if I can get through there. But there was like if you had a special piece of software, you could decode it and things like that. Right. Now this one is not as complicated as I always seem to think. You can actually do it without the cube.
I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
Is there going to be enough weight to open the door? Probably not. So let's do it again. That one should work. Thank you.
Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Thank you. She has a bit of a character development in this as well, so or
Did you
character
know
arc
that
rather.
people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises?
Hilarious.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact. Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one. Oh, no. I fizzled that one too. Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Oh, there he is. I missed it. Damn, he was behind there. Didn't see it. It was weak when he was behind that panel. Let's move. Yes, okay. That could have been quite irritating. Yep, yep, that works. Good to know. Yes. Now, there is a way of picking that back up again. Oh, I'll tell you, it is. It's that.
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
So, there you go.
I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
Yeah, so, running gag. There was a lot of again, in the first game, whole thing about the companion cube, whether or not it was alive or anything like that. And there's like a running gag. That was probably, actually, that was only the only reference to the companion cube
This
in
next
this game
test
before the
involves
ending.
emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one. Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. There. If you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
It is, yeah, if you slow that down, it is, I can't remember what it was. Read from a book or something, or not a Bible instruction manual, I think. No idea. It's been a while. Same, same.
It's me. I'm okay.
Well, I'm back. The
I,
aerial faceplate in here is sending a distress signal. You broke it, didn't you? There. Try it now.
Believe what happened, right? I was just lying there. You thought I was done.
This plate must not be calibrated to someone of your
generousness.
generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the maximum
Cow.
weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Try
Yeah,
it
it's a
now.
long thing you say to somebody. We look healthy.
Bird, right? Couldn't believe it either.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
One thing to note, and this is probably a spoiler for later, you can't place portals on moving objects. It's one of the cardinal rules. This is not working. I need to get off here. All I'm going to do is give myself a headache. Right, there we go. Is this the really no, this is not the really complicated one. However, it's still a bit complicated. Right, so I need to get up there first. A bit repetitive as well. I need to one. Did I come up here? Don't know. I should need to go up the other one. Now, I should mention the guys who do speed runs, and they will literally leap across. They exploit the coding. There's a guy, I think the first chamber, he picks up the chamber you start with starts out in the first portal game, and you more or less start here once Sweetly drops you off. If you pick up the radio and smash it in the corner, all of a sudden you end up in the room where GLaDOS wakes up. It's very confusing. But another question, how do they find out these things? Do they literally just, people discover exploits without looking at the code? They literally just spend all day, and I know I can be a bit geeky, but do they just spend all day doing everything imaginable? Right, so I need to just find out what these exploits are. Right, so I need to get up here, which is this one. Okay.
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp.
Now, it's like the gold door in GTA 5, the Cayo Perico heights. Now, I've done a few videos, quite a few actually. I went through quite a slew of just nailing the Cayo Perico heights, and I was getting like $2 million every time because of the gold exploit. But how did anybody find out about it? How did you know? You had to stand by each door in a specific way and do a specific action for it to open. I mean, you see one of my videos, I'm at it for 15 minutes just trying to open the proxy door. How did they know? How did they know it was going to work ever? Did I just continually do it over and over and over again? It just
Enjoy this
doesn't
next
seem
test.
to be by
I'm going to
chance.
go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I
Rant
saw a
over.
deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
I don't want to be here. What the hell have I done? Ah, here we go. That's better. A lot of jumping around in this one. As I say, this is a train. Bouncy, bouncy indeed. Okay, now this one, where the hell am I going? I need to, on the right, easy that. Well, there's next one laid down. I don't want to do that. Let's go around the back. I'm pretty sure we can get it from there. And now we go back again. Apparently you can complete this room in 10 seconds if you know what you're doing. So now we've got pleased with how quickly I did that one.
Pass the test. I didn't see the deer today. I did see some humans, but with you here I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
Foreshadowing. And we're getting back to.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
Right, where's this thing? Thing. Uh, right, so. Oh, yes, that was it. See you next time. Oh. Another message confused the hell out of me. Hang on, where am I going? Where am I going? I need to go somewhere else. So, see, they're still confusing. Uh, and oh, that's clever. That's better. Um, we go. No, that's okay. Let's try this different way. So I'll put myself in the corner there. There we go. Now let's try this one. Much simpler.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test.
You want to see the fat
Do
girl?
you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you
Let's see
guess
the fat
sharks?
implements.
Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
Yeah. Oh, talk about holding a grudge.
Good
See,
news. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way, future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure. Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, don't get up. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything.
the bird you're about to see is made up of two black triangles.
Hey, hi, up here. I found some bird eggs up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Bird, 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 bird. Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're gonna break out of here, all right? Very soon, I promise, I promise. I just have to figure out how to break us out of here. Here she comes. Just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me. Never saw me.
Very
I
good.
went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
Okie dokie. Okay. Right. Yes, of course it is. Pink lights go away. Yes. On the wall, you can see this slightly different tile pattern. Stuff for little hints. Ever so helpful. And I've gone this wrong way. So, do I do that one? No, that's not going to help, is it? And it's probably not going to help either. What do this? Again, like I say, I'm rubbish at remembering stuff. So, don't fall off, you cretin. Oh, the comedy. Let's start again. Start again. Ignore you saw that. Don't forget you saw that. Same thing. Right, so, It's just slightly overhangs. If I do that and then do that, hey, there you go.
Well done. In fact, you did so well, I'm going to note this on your file in the commendation section. Oh, there's lots of room here.
There's probably an easy way of doing
Did
that, but you know
well.
me.
Enough.
Yeah. This was a train. I've got to get that song in my bloody head. That song I work
This
with the
next
Liberty
test
Whistle.
involves
But I mean, the
turrets.
well-known soul. I
You
mean,
remember
just
them, right?
thinking about it for
They're
four
the pale
bloody hours.
spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
Are you still there?
Someone actually did the sides behind the portals in game. You think you're just passing, but you're not. It's what you see through the portal isn't that. It's a vision of it, and then once you go through, you're transported instantly. It was quite fascinating. Probably the one way of doing it. That was their interpretation of how it was done. Interesting. How do you manage to shoot him? I've got subtle little hints, like the scorch mark on the ceiling.
Uh-oh. No hard feelings. Searching.
Not heavy enough.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Another one. Somebody did a remix using all the sound bites.
I don't blame you.
The device has been modified. Hang on, I'm going to look it up for you. I'm going to come out of my phone because I've got it on my phone. I listened heard it earlier. No, done with that. Victims of Sight, the device has been modified. Recommend everybody look it up and give it a listen because it's really, really good. There was another guy called Pogo who did Mary Poppins remixes. Anyway, there's a weird obscure things that I have on my phone. I just want to run through them at some point. This is a lazy reload screen. Well done.
To maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply.
Oh, what's it?
So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know.
Okay, we can't do that. Okay, here comes the fun one.
You know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure. Well, technically, it's a medical experiment. What's important is it's a present.
Right.
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people, it looks fine. But right here, a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh, wait, it says she has a medical degree. In fashion. From France.
There it is. Oh, no, if I do that, much better. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Don't shoot me when you're falling over and dying. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find two with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's
It's
a
a
small
small
world.
world. Yeah, there's also a lot of speculation about what Chell, the character you're playing, her name is Chell. Um,
I have a
this was found out
surprise
after the
waiting for
first
you
one.
after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting two people you haven't seen in a long time.
Okay. Seems unnecessary, but also much fun. Now here's going to be another thing coming up, so I'm going to do that, and then yes, that'll do. Oh, I need to get the other cube as well. Because if you do this and then you do this, and do that, don't you crouch? Comes into play later, sort of. You gonna join in or what? No idea. Why are you so large? Okay, well, the unmorality. Okay, take your word for it. Lots of dead people, I'm assuming. Like I say, somebody called the Rats Man apparently is involved in all this. So now you know. Where am I going? I've got turned around. Where am I? Okay, let's go back to the game. Just no, 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 don't do that because it's going on to it. Fine. Okay, all right, don't do that. Do that. Right. Am I missing something? Why isn't that? Oh, schoolboy, schoolboy error. Oh dear, I'm very tired. Not sure if she can sing. How long has it gone? Bloody an hour and 10.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
Right, dude. Okay. Okay. That's that. Right, okay, okay. I'm going to pop a blank part here. Then, yes. Okay,
I
that's
bet you
okay.
think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Let's take off. I still have my elbow restraint on, or support rather, for I am getting old.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up.
Lovely.
Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Oh yes, I need to do that and possibly that. Yes, indeed I do. So, going up against someone behind a shield. Okay. Well, I'm very shot at. Why isn't that offering me any protection? Bloody thing. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's do some more racing. And there we go. Now I should be able to destroy the whole asset. There we go. Don't stand on the poxy lasers.
I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The both parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
Meow, indeed.
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. So, oh, I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ow! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced work site should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Good to know.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy
Gradually
plus
plus
time.
time. That's
And
what
you
we can say
have
about
been asleep
9/11.
for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Oh, yeah, so given value. It's one of those ones that took a long time to figure out. God, I spent some time bouncing on this one. Okie dokie. So, this one should be easy because it's literally just walking across. That one. That into there. Okay. And we're going over yonder, which is actually a term I use in real life. I'll do, it's going to be that one. So if I go that, bounce, and then that. Wait. And then I do the same for me. There. Like I say, if you don't know what you're doing first time round, it's be for hours. Right, I've got to find the third cube, which is that one. So, um, there it should be. And I want to get across to where am I going? I'm going there. So again, never as complicated as you think it's going to be. Okay. No, that one. Go.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Subtle. I think I'm maxing on this. No conversations.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
I'm not going to try being clever. I'm just going to go.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
I think that's the last one before the next chapter, so to speak. So it's probably 3 chapters
I've
in
got a
it.
surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with
Yes, it
tragic
is.
consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy, I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! Run!
Oh, what?
Come on! Come on!
Why?
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Just having exciting music doesn't actually make it
Run! For
perilous.
goodness sake! Run! Come on! I'm closing the doors. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. All right, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're going to shut down her turret production line. All right, turn off her neurotoxin and then confront her. Again, though, for the moment, run! Come on, over here.
The
This way.
irony is you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How stupid does she think we are?
If you go through that, which you can do, it's full of neurotoxin and you die.
Oh! Come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on!
Oh, I'm Captain Shouty.
Ah! What's going on in there? Can you get out? We way, this way.
This way, this way, this way.
Hurry! Go, 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 go.
That's just an empty room. Yes, it is.
There's the exit. We're almost out of here. It's bringing the whole place down. Hurry! Hurry! This way!
I can always tell me where I have to go. Again, it's not that urgent. God, that is impressive, though.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Right, okay, maybe I should pay attention to what's going on. Thank you. Let's go.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. What's happening? Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, all right. So I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous.
Bloody dangerous.
Here we go. Ah!
Do Americans ever say bloody
Oh,
other than
they told me
something that
that
is
if I ever turn this flashlight
covered in
on,
blood?
I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Mad. Ooh, it's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady.
Thank you.
Oh, nicely done.
This is fascinating. I love this bit, actually.
Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I didn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit insensitive. The smelly humans.
Which way go I go?
That room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here. Oh, I'll tell you, humans. Oh, love them. Just the way they look is great, and their folklore, wonderful, and very colourful.
Which I like. Now you know how they're made. Obviously filled with bullets at a later date. Very clever. No, I have a habit of dying here.
I'm gonna take this rail down the back way. See?
In no time. That's handy. What that's why. It's be another transition. Yes, it will. Come on. Come on, work to do.
Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption.
Okay.
Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Get up or what? I think this is where you have to start paying attention. Here comes plot.
Different. Thank you. Thank you. Get mad. Don't make lemonade. Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and kept by birds. It won't be enough.
Can you hold on for a bit?
The answer is beneath us.
Yes.
Her name is Carolyn.
Her name is Carolyn. I shall leave you alone because you're too sweet to die.
Hey, Squeaky Boys, intercept your bullets. Ah, can't let 'em all. Watch and learn, everybody. Watch and learn. Yeah, clickety click click. Right on the money.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Can I get some bullets here? Anybody got bullets?
Target acquired.
Alright, stand back, everybody. Yeah, that's right. Little bullseye. What did I hit?
Response. Template. Response.
Yeah. What? Is this a bear? Oh, thank God.
Good
You
job.
saved my bacon, pal. Where we go? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
Template. Response.
Yeah, I know.
What was that?
Oh, brilliant. You made it through. Well done.
Template.
Follow me. You're going to love this.
Response.
Oh, it was a funny bit coming up.
Almost there.
Well, for me anyway.
Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. See that scanner right there, right? It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right, I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical, you'll need to turn around while I do this. Done! Hacked.
There he is.
Okay, go on, just pull that turret out. Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. What do you have there?
Why isn't that working?
I can't say a thing.
Thank you.
Better open fire.
What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted. Response.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door
So
open.
we're all supposed to be blind, right? Not just me.
Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door.
Thank you.
It's actually pretty complicated. Ah! How long's the door been open?
A
Was
bit
there
more
any
law
sort of
coming up, I think.
announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future, cough or something. All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well. Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it? Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though.
Exactly why her potato in particular was so virulent, but hey ho. But no, that was
Pretty
her
sure we're going the
potato.
right way, just to reassure you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way.
Too obvious.
Okay, let's try this way.
This way, this way. Come on. I'll just mod this and play it on screen. Right.
I knew we were going the right way.
Pothole coming up.
This
I
is the
would like to point
neurotoxin
out at some
generator.
point.
Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of
We're going
control
out.
room up at the top, so let's go and investigate.
Noisy.
There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain. Of a sort. It's all simulated,
Okay, therefore pain. So it's been well established. Oh, there we are, don't I?
I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me. You may as well have a little rest actually while I work on it.
so well established law in the portal universe. You can't put portals on moving surfaces. However, on this occasion, for some reason, you can. And I just blanked out my bloody portal.
All right, what have we got?
There she be. There she be.
Computer. Not a surprise. To be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list.
I can see why some people got a mind like this.
Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. Good news. Carry on. That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
So yeah, I don't know why,
Warning.
he did it that way.
Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Suppose they had several plots. Or there were special panels, I don't know.
The tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her. I can't. Hold on. Come on. Come on. We have
Let's
to
see how
go.
long you can hold on for, quickly.
Hurry. Get in. Hurry. Get in.
How many times they had Stephen Merchant song with these lines? I'll have to take a seat. Take a seat. Sorry. Oh, come on, let's get on with it. By the way, Bruce Fingertip trapped my finger in a very heavy door the other day. And then I have to slice open the back of it. It's even better.
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I thought I was a fool to myself. Oh, I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turrets. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely through. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Might be a little bit. If you've ever played Mist Riven, the sequel to Mist, there's a few sequences that are kind of reminiscent of that. You have to bear with me in a minute. I've got to turn the light on. I'm sitting in complete darkness. Now, this is good because you can't see. There's a box there or a walled room. I think it's in the background, all false perspective and whatnot. So there you go. And that's where the portal was, all the way over there. Cake dispensary.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact,
What?
I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
Good. That's better. Oh, where the hell am I? Oh, yes. Toilet again.
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business.
Let's get
I
down
hope
to
you brought
business.
something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. seriously, though. Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Oh, God. There comes that. Locked and loaded. All the same.
Oh, you were busy back
Well,
there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you
no, I
are
was
kidding
WhatsApping
me.
my friend Abby.
I've got an idea. Do what it says. Plug me in.
Do not plug that little idiot into my mainframe.
No, you should plug that little idiot into the mainframe.
Don't you dare plug him in.
Plug me in. Plug me in.
Don't do it.
Don't listen to her. Do it. Do it.
How long they go on
Oh, we're
with
so
these
close.
lines?
Plug me in.
Don't plug him in.
I want to be plugged in, please.
Don't plug him in.
Substitute core.
Yeah, that was Game Boy. Let's go.
Substitute core.
Oh, hang on.
Are you
I've
ready to
lost my
start
bloody
the
screen.
procedure?
Mobile ahead. Yeah.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out. Pull me
Unless
out.
a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Don't press that button. You don't know what you're doing.
I think she's lying.
Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to the core transfer bay.
Okay.
Please return to the core transfer bay.
Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really going to hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. It is going to hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we talking? Ah!
Get your hands off me.
No! Stop! No! 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 No!
Star Wars. Who the hell creates robots that can feel pain?
Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa!
Well, Jabba the Hutt's palace. You got Donk getting his feet burned and he's screaming in pain. Who's
It's not
done
just me,
that?
right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift called. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant. Wait, I've just thought of something. How am I going to get in? You know, being bloody massive and everything. Wait, I know. You get into the lift, okay? Then I'll eject myself out of my new body into the lift just as you pass by me. Brilliant. It's perfect. Except for the glass hitting us when I smash through the lift. That's a bit of a problem. Also, once I eject myself out of the core, the lift might stop. Then we'd be trapped in a lift full of broken glass, suspended 50 feet off the ground. You know what? Just get in the lift and we'll iron out the details as we go.
Clever.
Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out.
What that
Sorry,
actually
the
was
lift, sorry. Yeah.
Spanish
This body's amazing, seriously.
for
I can't
the
believe how
software has
small
not been
you are, but I'm
software has not been correctly installed. Please consult the manual in Spanish. It's so good.
Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are?
Lady, how dare you?
I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Hmm.
Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy.
Where did they get the potato
And
from?
now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You were designed to be a moron.
I
I'll use that
am
excuse
not
daily.
a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Huh? Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
Yeah, because brainless morons tend to act with their faces beforehand. How's it going? How is everybody, by the way? It's Saturday after all.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
We made a potato battery. I think it was an American thing.
Processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
I think terminal velocity is faster than this. Oh, okay. This time we've got to find the poxy gun again. How did a bird get all the way down here? Like we're 3 miles down, I think they said. Yeah, still got the gun. So I can crouch, I can sprint. So I crouch and jump, and I can't sprint, which is annoying. That's it. So I'm interacting with a chum. And once again, just need to respond to this. Right. Multitasking is still not a skill I perfected, but I'm doing my best. Right, where the hell am I? I need to go. Oh, down here. I always think it's something more complicated. It's just walking off. Never remember. Never remember. There. Maybe not. What was it? One thing I also have a look at was remembering which um, portal is active and which portal I need to change. Oh, let's get back on the bloody thing. No one was having something approaching a social life to forget. Where am I? Okay. Okay. I know where I am now. Sort of. That is a big door. Which I believe is the line from Tron and Tron Legacy. Uh, um, I probably should go in the other way actually. There we go. Do that one. Okay, thank you. There we go. I love it when you have huge things like this in games, and you think, from a practical point of view, how did they make that? If that's just one solid piece of metal, how was that constructed? And that door to protect a chair and a stool. Yes, there we go. This is when the history starts coming in. Love it. Bloody amazing. Oh, lever. Wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever? There we go.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice here in our enrichment
Oh,
suite.
gone too fast.
I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
So in 4 years of selling curtains to a science company, that doesn't make sense. There's trains everywhere. Oh, crikey. Yeah, so this is apart from obviously the puzzles and the the amazingly well developed puzzles and stuff on and the design, the story they injected to part two, um, and the amazing voice cast they got just surpasses everything. It's bloody amazing. Right, so I need to. two things. I need to remember. Whee! Yep. Mhm. This is one of those things that when I saw the trailer, I thought, oh, this is going to be a bit too complicated. Apart from the portals, you now have another three different elements to take into consideration every time. But then obviously once you play the game, they design it so well, it doesn't. After a while, it's second nature. You don't even think about it. What's the year on this one?
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Oh, I'll stop yawning. I need a coffee. I don't drink coffee. Now, oh,
All right,
step
let's
right.
get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Um, Where is the? Oh, it's there. Boingy boingy. Okay. I'm going over the same ground again. Okay.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
So I'm not going to talk through J.K. Simmons because the man is a legend. Um, and like I say, absolutely nailed it. Right, where the hell am I going? Anybody? I played this the other day. Do you think I could possibly remember? Anybody? Everybody? I just came out there. Oh, that one. Thank you. Random office. There's actually one specific office I will be looking for later.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
There it is. Oh, that's it. Now we play the hoiting game. Okay, so we go. Yippers. Available when you get the when you go off to jump somewhere. Right, so I don't know how much concussion you get from this. Okay. Bit of an easy way then. I don't know why I did that. Oh, interesting. Now we do that. What the hell? Am I going to make it? I am not going to make it. I'll make it on the third? Yes, I will.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Genius. It just elevates this entire game, honestly. It actually takes a step down when, well, later on, when it's not in the picture anymore. Bless him.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's
That's
asbestos.
asbestos.
Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
So, that one. Don't get covered in the repulsion gel. Yes, I need to get up there. Then you do this. No, that is not what you do. You do the other way. Doing well today, aren't I? You get the bloody basics. Right. That one. There. That one. Yeah. Need to go. There we go. Thank you. Right, that one and that one. There we go. Thank you.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Well, I just, I think, right, bear with me because I think I've just realised something. Here I am. Properties, default, I've used the wrong property. Try that. There you go. That's probably much better. Thank you. I'll go back in there. Return. Cool boy, here as a go-go.
Now, if you're part of Control Group Kepler 7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Let me know if me tinkering with the
Pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
how does he know who I am? Hey. Right. Because that's definitely put my volume up. Because it was accidentally my microphone was coming through my headphones. Because it's wireless and that crap. And I've got a proper microphone right in front of my face I'm not paying any attention to. But anyway. Great. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now again, where am I going? Where am I going? Right up there.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like protection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Okay.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not.
Why not?
Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out? Because you are fired! Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes,
You're doing
you.
fine.
Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Okay. I want pictures of Spider-Man. I think this is the end of this level.
The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
She is a gem. There is a rumor that Chell is their daughter, but I don't know anything about that. Okay. This one is a tricky one. Because you have to do a weird thing. And with my memory being what it is, I need to do that. Hooray! Got it right first time. Do I need to... Ah, no. Need to pump some stuff. Nice. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, I've got a... There is a bit of an Easter egg around here.
I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might...
Oh, hi. Say,
Shit.
murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Oh. Ow. Ow.
Damn.
Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. Wow, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Whoa, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going...
Indeed. $60 for the suit or the boat? There is something else here. Where is the something else? Ah, hang on. What's up there? Most is time wasting, but I'm sure it's in here.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there. The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%.
Yes. So what's this about? Borealis. I'm sure that makes sense to somebody. Other than that, this room, dry dock, serves no purpose whatsoever. It may be Black Mesa Half-Life 2 related.
All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
Genius. I need to do that, and then I need to do this. Whoosh. Yes, I'm sure that little thing made sense to somebody.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The
Oh,
testing
yeah.
area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Stop thinking so much. That's a bloody good water effect. I do like this laptop. I need to do that. And then... think about it, think about it, think about it. No, that's not what I want to do at all. Because I need to put that gel through there as this hole, so... I'm having a complete brain fart. If I do that, and then that. I'm having a moment. Bear with me. If I do that, and then do that. There you go. You can actually see it working, so... Uh-huh. Don't go for the hole again. Thank you.
I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
This is the thing.
Those people in the portrait, they look so familiar.
That is Kate Johnson and Caroline. No wedding ring, though. Remember, alert your supervisor if you see FEMA, Ordinary Police, Journalist, Public Exposure Inspector, SHA, which is something, Health Authority, Safety and Health, whatever, ATF, FBI, US Marshals. So, yeah, completely legit businesses they got going on here. Oh, yes, okay. So, this one is, I need Speedy first. I need a patch of blue. Careful of that. Very clever.
War hero and or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna... This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
So you can probably guess that the quality of volunteer has dropped considerably. That was only 2 hours. Oh, complicated one.
$60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
Uh-huh. Do like those crushing landings. That one, that one. This isn't. Is this where? No, this isn't where I want to go, is it? It is. I want to be there. But if I remember rightly, I need to. Yes, I do. Now I need to reverse what I just did because I've just remembered what I needed to do. So get that off that, then go back through. I need to do that. And this is bouncy, next one. Now I can do anything I need to do. And there, back through. Yes, 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 we all good. No, because there's one last thing I need to do. Which is that one. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's get back in here. There we go. Again, first playthrough, half an hour probably to do that one.
Available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you got to do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
What's the year?
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
Beard dirt.
Carolyn, 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 why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Okay. Lovely. Oh, that's clever. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do that. Yes, nap time. Yeah. Bad, bad, bad.
It's evil. It flew off. Good. For him. Alright, back to thinking.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. And the bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway, ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
See, as humorous as that sentence was, that phrase was, there's so much behind that, and it's genius for later on. Just pay attention to the bit about moon rocks. This bloody level. Oh, the nightmare this gave me because I didn't quite get one part of what you had to do. And now I am possibly deathly ill. Good to know. And I'm stuck in the metalwork. Jolly good. I just could not get this. I was finagling and God knows what else I was trying to do just to get this proxy thing to work. One thing I do need to do before I forget is make sure there's... Where's my thing? Yeah, that should do. That should do. But I also need that. There we go. Again, just could not figure this out first time I played it. Took me ages.
All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemon.
Oh, I like this
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Burning people. He says what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Hell, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
She's quite sad. Ah, Christ. There's been an easy way of doing this. This is one of those tricky ones. We need good risk control. No laughing at the back. Don't do that. That one. Indeed. I probably need to do the same again. Uh-huh. Nope. Should I have gone through that one? No, what I need to do is... Alright, we'll do it again. One more. Thank you. Bloody thing. What was that about? That's the problem with doing checking your chat on the phone. You get notifications all the time. You're not paying attention. You forget.
Crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Speak for yourself. Okay. Didn't need to do that, but it worked. I think, yeah, we're getting there. That one. That's the one. Then speedy gel. That's it. And then that one. Okay, so that's it that way. No, missed it. Why did I miss it? Interesting. Getting there. Yes, that I need white, don't I? Which is that one. And then I need blue. That's the one. Now we go again. Didn't want to do that. Let's get that bit central because that was. Oh no, that's it. Is that jolly good? Oh, Nice. Bounce once. Bounce again. Trying to get caught in the railing. Go straight through a pipe, which is handy. Blue. Yes, here we are. We're almost back. So, all nostalgia gone. And now I just have to do is find a surface big enough for a portal. There we go. Big room. And this one always finds me a little perplexed. I need to go there, I believe. No, we'll go the long way round. Bugger! Need to go that one and this one. Oh, just missed it. So that needs to go over there. So let's go. No shortcut? No shortcut. That's a pain in the bum. Alright, so not quite. There, try that one. Excuse you. That's annoying. Jesus Christ. Alright, okay. Why that didn't work, I do not know. That's it. What did I do wrong? What did I do that was wrong? Or different?
Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Again, how do you cast a singular piece of steel door that large? And even more so, transport it and get it up there. It's probably 150 tons. Sorry, I work in the building industry and these things just irk me greatly. That is still impressive, though. So now we know the gel's going upstairs. Lovely.
If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's head. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay. Probably.
Yes, as I was saying earlier, if you have two different machines with two different specs and one of them is vastly superior to the other, remember to reset your settings when you transfer the game cloud save onto what the hell? The lower machine, because my PC nearly ate itself last night. Did not have a good time. Graphics card was complaining.
Plan to go confront an omnipotent power mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Ooh, right. What time is it? We're at 2.5 hours. Thank you if you stuck around this long.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer, warmer, boiling hot, Okay, colder, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold, very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1
12
hour.
hours?
Solve it.
12 hours? It's only been one.
When he comes back, I'll hit him with a paradox.
Ah, yes. I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
All right, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though. Sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold on.
facility
I
immediately.
thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great.
Oh,
seeing
fell
you
over.
guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go.
Sorry, I'm stacking cubes. Yeah, that's fine.
You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I've got to test. That's why I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
Designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. You'll note. Oh, yes. Oh, well done. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just, like, watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now, do it again. And nothing. All right, can't blame you for trying. Okay, new tests. New tests. Got to be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Okay. Yeah, those big TV screens, there is actually an achievement you can get if you manage to smash them all, or the ones you can smash. There's a few I can't quite get.
It's all right. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Uh, uh-huh. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I'm terrible, terrible, terrible. That's what I need to do. And I need to do that. No, I need to do that. This is really my gaming channel. Playing games with shitty memory. Oh, yeah, of course. Uh-huh.
Oh wow. Well done. Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead? Yeah, I'll catch up with you.
It's really quite unsettling.
The news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, it's really quite unsettling listening to Stephen Merchant talking with that particular affectation to his voice.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
Okie dokie. Let's go disco. Not what I wanted to do.
Test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
Indeed. Da, da, da.
Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that
There's
button
probably a
there?
quick way of doing that.
And that's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind. Solve it yourself. You're on your own.
That was ridiculous. What you doing? What are you doing? Da-da.
Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no. You pressed the...
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it. I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming, coming. Don't
No,
start
I've
yet.
been abandoned.
You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed-off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons. Shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons.
I guess I did stockpile some tests.
This is where my game crashed last night. So I know there's not long to go.
Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. Be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless.
Okay. Indeed. And then I think you do that. And we go with. I do this, and then we grab. Yes, we grab. You have to make sure you put these things in the right place because they crawl after you. Right, I need to get up here somehow, so... Yeah, that's what you do, otherwise they walk to the places you don't want them to. There you go. Okay. Okay, help this little lemming. Good lord, this is getting worse. Oh, I'm getting worse.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Oh, disappointed?
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Supposed to get dinner soon, I suppose.
Keep testing while I look for a way out.
fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Well, lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted, and that's terrible.
And
Just
also,
work with me.
nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans.
Also,
But
look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron! Just do the test. Just do the test. It's not enough! If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I might have pushed that moron thing a little too far this time.
Yeah, she can labour the point there. But it was funny when you were doing it to me, wasn't it?
Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. Hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing. Just reading, books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finish the last one. Just now, the hardest one. Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
Now, here's one of the things where I said earlier you could smash the screens. But I've got to remember where. It's that one, I think. So, okay. Nope, I need to do that first. So that can go up, and then if you do that. Nope, down a bit. This is a bit pointless because I'm not going for the achievement. I just like doing it. So it's about there. No, let's try again. No, let's try that one next time. No. Bear with me, this is just me entertaining myself.
Ah, bless you, little
There you go.
primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you, am I? Technology. It's complicated. You can't hurt the big old god face. Oh, what was that? That was nothing. That was nothing.
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
That dog next door better not be barking all poxy night. Well, I bore you with my woes.
His solution euphoria, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Don't mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. Had a thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
It won't.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry, I could have swore you said something.
He's taking us right to him. This is perfect.
That's the one. Okay. Don't do that. Cool.
Do you know what I've got too many of around here? Monitors. I was actually thinking earlier today, I wish I had fewer monitors that were working. So you're just helping me really by smashing them.
Right, that one, that one. Okay. Like that. Oh. I put the thing on. You bloody thing. Thingy, what's it? Oh well. How far am I? There you go. So there. Okay.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that was the solution. What am I missing?
You're just not very intelligent. Yeah, sorry. If you go through one of the emancipation fields, any portals that are already laid disappear, which is why the barriers are disappearing as well. So now you know.
I think he's getting desperate. This is not good.
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending for when I watch it later.
No, didn't do that enough. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Go again. Not a fan of this one. Love the peaceful tunes you get there. Alright, this one. Took me ages to figure this one out. That one there. Now I need to do the same with. I want to do that, and then I want to do that, and then I want to jump on this because I want one of them. Right, so I still need to do that because I need to turn that. Actually, if I do that and that, bring you with me. Right, you can go on there. Meanwhile, that has to go there, or rather there. Right, now what I need to do, I believe, is simply that. Then, no, that's not what I Poxy wanted to do. But I'm getting there. Why is that so sparkly? Weird. Right, let's think things through with my addled mind, and don't stand in lasers. Right, that one. Right, that one. That brings that down. Put that down there. Now I need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Then do that and that. That should bring this down. Then I just do that, and that brings it up. Yay!
To tell me so hard for me.
Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
Good to know.
My facility.
Huh.
This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for old time's sake. One or two more tremors in there just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying though. Just keep on testing.
Okie dokie. Right now, I need to. There. And then put that one back on there because I need to do this. Right, because I need to move it back. There you go. Ignore me while I think out loud, or I think very quietly. Alright, so now what I need to do, I need to get back into that room, and fingers crossed.
Let's keep moving.
There you go.
The lift is out of service because it melted. Give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some
Ooh.
kind. Don't know what they do, but very sciencey anyway. And to your right, something huge hurtling toward. Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there. Are you all right back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off. Wait! Oh no! That's not helpful. I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it alright if I kill him?
Another aspect is obviously with GLaDOS and what have you. She is a psychopathic, sociopathic AI, but you really do begin to empathise with her.
You're alive! Great. Yeah, just getting a test ready.
Oh, cameo coming up.
Obviously, who else would I be doing it for? No one. So let's see here. Exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test.
Watch closely. Who's that?
There. Bing.
Peabody.
Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest. After you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me. I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
Okay, why aren't you doing the thing you need to do? You need to be in the middle. Thank you. Nice. Now, here comes the first instance of gel transporting. There you go. Now you've done that, you can use the cube for a second purpose, which, again, is something I probably wouldn't have contemplated myself. Yeah, good catch.
You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say
Oh,
you're going to love it
hilarious!
to
Oh,
death.
oh, the whimsy. To death. Till it kills you. How much am I going to have to reset? The whole bloody thing, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh, schoolboy errors. At least I know what I'm doing. Again, first time you played this, hours upon hours, trying to figure out what the hell to do. Right. The fact that you have to use the same cube in two different things was lost on me. Stop shouting at me, you're so annoying. That one. What just happened? What just happened? Let's go again. Last time. There's no sprint on this. It's so annoying. Right, that's definitely done. Okay. Quiet because I'm thinking, quiet because I'm thinking. Not for anything else. That's why my hands are wet, no other reason. Right. Let's be sensible now, shall we? Noisy people outside. Catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me.
You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death.
To death.
You'll love it until it kills you, till you're dead.
Yes, yes.
All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Thanks, we get it.
Hi, blocks fruits underscore god. Now, are you actually a god of blocks fruits?
All right, he's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
Splendid.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, that's tiring.
I love that line. I just really like this. Really like this. Anyway. Absolutely bang on. Right, so technical stuff. This is where it gets a little bit. Okay, so let's try doing this properly. Right, so you have to press the button and chase it. Then this is what I didn't do last time. Don't shoot me, 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 don't shoot me. Now you do this. And you wait until the big blue sausage. And you do that and that. And then bouncy turrets. Splendid. Think, 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 think. Actually, I need to. For God's sake. Here's like, what did I bloody do the thing I got rid of the turrets for? There you go. Full height, please. Thank you. And boing,
Oh,
boing.
you solved it. Good. Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
I hate that line, that last bit of that paragraph. It probably sounded right first time, but yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing
Haha.
it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found a cooperative testing initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a
Oh.
wave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought lots of sharp bits welded onto the flat bits. It's still a work in progress, don't judge me yet. But you know, eventually I'd like to get them to sort of shoot fire at you. Moments before. No, 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 no! Don't do that! Stand right here! Stand. Where'd you go? Come back! Come back! No, seriously, do come back, please. Come back, please. Oh, you came back. I didn't plan for this. Can't reset a death trap. Oh, could you just jump into that pit? Would you just jump into that pit for me? Would you just jump into that pit there? That deadly pit. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you. Okay, if you come back.
Okay. So the actual urgency isn't really that urgent.
Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days? Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got
Oh, look.
Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
Okay. So as I say, you can't put a portal on a moving object.
Ha! Death trap!
We're back. Well, let's take it.
Are they killing you? They are killing would explain the extremely quiet killing that I'm hearing. If you're
What?
dying but not dead, stomp once. If you're dead, just obviously no stomps, and 2 stomps if you're not dead. Alright, so let me just run through that again. If you're dying but not dead, stomp just once. If you're dead, obviously you won't be stomping, and if you're not dead, give me a couple of stomps, 2 stomps.
Why do I have a funny feeling
I
I've
would
broken
tell
the
you
game?
if I was dead. Alright, that is common courtesy, mark of a civil society. So just let me know. Okay,
Am I going to
thank
have
you
to
very much. That's
reload
long enough.
this?
Are you dead yet? How about now?
Why can't I escape this room? I'm going to have to restart. Right, I'm going to save it. Save. Save. Okay. Return to game. Anything? 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 I've killed the game. Right, return to main menu. Yeah, exit. Right, single, continue. Right, see where it takes me. Well, that's embarrassing for the game. No, okay. Load last save, load. I might have to redo the part where he kills you. But we're not that far gone, so. Yeah, main menu. Exit, play single player. Load game. Try that. Is it really that time? Oh, I suppose I should have my dinner. Yeah, the part where he kills you. Yeah, it was only a few minutes ago, so let's not muck around with knackered turrets this time, shall we? There we go.
Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
At least they're rotated them. These are the same bloody textures. Right.
Ha! Death trap!
Yay, there we go.
Killing you. They are. Ha! Was that your bullet riddled body flying out the roof? It was. Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours. Best hand. Unbeatable. I would play. Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian. No. Well, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please. All right.
Actually, spike plates.
Almost got you there.
No, you didn't.
Where'd you go? Come back.
This is just to remind you that gels work.
Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Yes, all right, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm going to be back. Don't die until I get back.
Okay. This is me just getting rid of more turrets. In an amazingly fun way. One more. Got it. That was a bloody good shot. Okay, lovely. Right, that one, and go. So, like I say, it's a bit disappointing because after the amazing bit in the middle with Cave Johnson, J.K. Simmons, it does go a bit flat near the end. Obviously, you're getting through the story, but and Stephen, Stephen Merchant's fine.
Good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
What the hell? Don't do that. Thank you. There I am. Why would you build a room that just has robots that scream at you? But then again, what's the point of most of this? So,
There you are. Great. Let me just get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird, isn't it? First time I've said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill. Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Oh my god. What has he done to this place?
yeah, we're actually quite very close to the ending, I've realised now, so. Oh, jolly good. We've got a couple of bombs for some reason.
You know, I'm not
Acting.
I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you. And on any other day, you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
Random chapter change. I'm really very cold for some reason. Right, okay, so it's there.
Corrupted cores. We're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer. Plug me in and I'll take you up. Look, even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Mm.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave a leisurely 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal surfaces. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly onto number 4. Bombs for throwing at you. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap. My brilliant.
I don't want to be here.
I
Don't want to be here.
to trick me into bursting that pipe. You didn't trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope. Because that leads to overconfidence. And that leads to mistakes, fatal mistakes, and it's all part of a plan. Ah!
I'm delivering the first core up near the
Yeah, Jesus, well, what the hell?
Legal. Here comes spacecraft.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you put onto me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody...
I'm probably running through this a little bit faster. Smooth.
I'm an adventure sphere.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent, worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple...
Here's another core. This one should do it. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic forms. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion, comes after 504. This will make your...
Hey, where the hell am I now?
seem like no big deal. The Schrodinger's
Not a fan of getting turned around. Now comes the genius part.
100%. Manual core replacement required.
Ah, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Ah, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that button. No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it! Don't press that button! Don't press it! Come back! No!
What's going on with these poxy portals? Yeah, press the button, bro, press the button.
R5! Booby trap the stalemate button! What?
Here comes the
Are you
genius.
still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you had to play bloody cat and mouse, didn't you? While people were trying to work. Yeah, well now we're all gonna pay the price, because we're all gonna bloody die. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, take one more look at your precious human moon, because it cannot help you now.
Remember what Cave Johnson said earlier about moon rocks?
Space! Ah! Ah! Let go! We're in space! Ah! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
Spooky. Such a well done ending that is.
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, but all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me or put me in a potato.
In a potato.
Or
All
fed
fair.
me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
Oh, yeah, cuts to an MP4 all of a sudden. I'm going to let this play. I don't know if it's going to get a copyright struck for the final theme, but we'll see how we get on. Remember when we saw these guys earlier? It's all foreshadowing. It's amazing. Oh, I've lost my bloody thing. Where am I? There I am. Look right in the background. A lot of people miss it. What does that thing fire? I don't want to talk over that bit. But there is a fan art I've been trying to find. I tried to find it before, and I'm sure it's on my computer, but I'm not using my computer, so I can't check. And it's basically Chell walking away from that hut, looking all happy with the cube on her arm, but she's starting to get she gets a nosebleed. And narratively speaking, that's just heartbreaking. So this is Ellen McLean, the voice of GLaDOS, singing this, and she does sing this live. I think her husband plays the guitar. That's what I'm counting on. I can't sing. Shouldn't sing. I'm going to let this play out because of the extra bit at the end. Dibby 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 dibby. Woke me up so I could live forever. I don't have a range. I used to sing in a choir. I used to be an alto, which is one up above the soprano. Don't you know? DJ Powers. Oh, did you think I meant you? If it was so sad. I don't need anyone. I can't help but sing to J.K. Simmons, Ellen McLean's D. Bradley Baker, Alicia Glidewell as well. Photo credit of Earth, NASA. Oh, that's going to pee off the flat earthers.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space. I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say? I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry. The end.
So there we go. And we'll just have it. And it crashed. And I believe the game has actually just crashed right at the end. So I'm going to finish there. Yeah, the game just completely shut down as soon as I was done, but I'm still recording, still streaming. So thanks very much for watching. That is a very convenient time for it to shut down. Very, very considerate of it. Saves me a job. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. What was the timing on that? 3.5 hours. So that's about the same time as when did I play Old Sins the other week? But much more challenging, or much more involved. We need to restart your PC. I'm not going to restart my PC. Go away. Was that what that was? Did Avast shut down my bloody game? I'll be very annoyed if that is the case. Let's go this button back up. Thank you. Okay, so black screen to finish. See you next